Well, hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 2 of Phasmo Town. We're going to work more on Tanglewood, which you can see behind me is all the progress we made last time. Today, we're going to jump right in and we're going to build the basement of Phasmophobia. That's right, we're going to go ahead and get the basement done. Thankfully, we're in creative, or this will be so hard to do. Before we get started, just remember, if you like the video, you know what to click. And if you want to stay in touch and watch stuff, you also know what to click. I mean, it's not anything I'm asking you to do, but you're welcome to, and it would be greatly appreciated. That being said, let's go! Alright, so, if you remember from last time, we've got our basement laid out. Well, we have our floor plan laid out, let's put it that way. And we are planned for our basement. I did a little bit of thinking, and I think what I want to make a quick change right here, real quick. Because the basement's done in brick, right? Okay, so we're going to do that. Yeah. We're just going to trade these out. Just like that. Because now the floor level is going to be, this is the floor level. So when we come in and do the floor, it's going to line up with the tops of these bricks. So this is basically kind of a baseline, and I may do just kind of a brick trim out here. I don't know. We're gonna have to look at the house pictures real better. I've got some pictures set up. I'm ready to go in that regard. So let me go ahead and do the thing. There we go. I was debating on floor material. I think for Tanglewood, we're gonna do an oak floor. And we'll just start off by getting us an oak stair. Now remember, when the floor comes in, do this. This will help a little bit. Now, the way it's set up in the game, the door is like right at the top of the stairs. We're gonna have to cheat it a little bit because obviously we can't quite do that. So we're gonna just do this. Oops, that's my texture pack kicking in, doing that thing. I love the way it looks, but nobody else sees it. Okay. Yep, just like that. Which means now we have to dig. Now, the floor on this, I'm imagining it to be about 4 tall, maybe. 1. I don't know. We're going to have to see what we got. Kind of dig this around. Maybe a little deeper. I don't know. See, stairs, real stairs and Minecraft stairs are so vastly different. It's just weird. Let's do this. Consolidate our... no, we're not going to need that. Okay, so let's consolidate a little bit. If we do that, and we just kind of keep punching this out. Now, obviously, this being the kind of world it is, yep, there it is. There, we're going to hit bedrock. We knew that was coming. We discussed that before. Bah! It's okay. It's all right. We're safe. I had to throw that in there. All right. This, like I said before, we're going to have to get a little creative with it because of the gap. That's okay. We're being creative mode really helps. And generally, I'm not a creative mode player. I'm not. But for doing a project like this, where I'm trying to where I'm just doing this for you guys, yeah, creative works. Of course, anybody that really knows Minecraft knows you can't actually break bedrock. I mean, you can if you're doing like the nether roof thing. Kind of a different beast. All right, it's gonna be a little dark down here. No worries. Dark void. Let's go. How far below the floor level are we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. No! Come on, be nice. Oh. I am so perturbed. I am. All right. I'll be back in a second. All right, I did the hemming and the hawing part, and I did the thinking, and yeah, I've got an idea. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go ahead and finish the basement. We're gonna do it the way we planned on. This is obviously all gonna have to come up. The whole town's gonna have to be raised. But it's good to figure this out now as opposed to later. So it's real quick changeover. Get rid of this because we're yeah, no, not really gonna be needed too much. What I'm gonna do though is I am gonna make use of the space as much as possible. And we're going to do it kind of like this. So we've got, and I'm going to try to not do so many so's. I apologize. That's staying there. I do have a picture of the shape of the basement. So we're going to eliminate this. All right. Now, as you can see, I started replacing the bedrock with stone. The floor is stone. That's all there is to it. Goodbye. All right. So we need. I'm thinking that's probably about the right width right there for the stone for the floor in front of the stairs. Because I was going to remember where we had the stairs. Well, no, I mean, I don't think it sticks out. It does stick out a little bit. It sticks out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 past the bottom of the stairs. So you've got, well, past the bottom of the stairs. And the bottom of the stairs is supposed to line up here. Which means we got to do the thing. Or if you've seen my stream, so we got to do the rar. So 1, 2, 3. Let's 4 past the bottom of the stairs. It's counting past that back wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. One more for the wall, obviously. And we got to put in this wall. And I think what we'll do, I mean, we'll do some landscaping, obviously. Yeah, during the hemming and hawing, I was debating, it's like, do I raise this whole thing up right now? It can wait. We'll get the basement in, and then yeah, we'll have to raise it up. I was really hoping it was going to be nice and say, yeah, you can do that. You lied. It said no. It said, no, we're sorry. That's not going to happen. I wish you could. That would have been so cool just to have the basement hanging down into the void underneath the bedrock layer. I guess I should have gone instead of the flat world. I should have just done a regular world, but that's okay. That's okay, because we could have found a place. But that's all right. We're good. Good. So if this is 6 past, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means the stairs start here. 2. You see, that's only 1, 2, 3. We got to go. Oops. Didn't mean to do that one. 2, 3, 4. And we want one more for the ceiling. We're not going to have to raise it up too much. Just a couple blocks. It won't be bad. All right, across the base, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One for the corner. Don't have to worry about doubling it because there's nothing else that's going to be lined up with this basement. Again, if you've ever played the game, you know the basement is made out of brick. All right, okay, I'm just doing quick math here. So this needs to line up. This come through to about there. It needs to line up with that. Just thinking for a moment. Don't mean to leave. Don't mean to have the silence. It's just a moment of thought. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see because again, Minecraft stairs are weird. We may have to change this up a little bit. Because yeah, the stair is gonna stop there. So let's put in our slab and rethink this. Put in our stairs here. And because we're not worried about conserving materials or anything like that, like I would normally have to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just gonna do this. It's not gonna be an exact option feature, but you know, it may just be the way they set the picture up too. It may not actually intend to hang out that far back, so that's fine. That's fine. So we'll just do this. Boom, boom, boom. I don't have any mobs spawning on this. I just thought that it might be a little overkill to have mobs popping up while you're trying to build a creative thing for viewers. Ugh. Nope, that's right where I want to be, right there. I think that actually lines up a little bit better. It's not so big. Honestly, I don't remember how I pulled it off on Titancraft. I really don't. Okay. We're all good. There we go. And this, double wall. This is got, I don't know why I just put that back because this is going to do this. Right. Okay. Basically, the wall stops at with the stairs. All of this is going to be empty space. We need, hold on. Nope, solid concrete. Let's not do the powder. Normally, if I build the concrete, it's a thing. Remember, this is going to be floor. Not right there. But right there instead, which means this part's really not needed. Sorry, if you're following along and trying to build it yourself, I apologize for this part. This part along the top of the brick isn't really needed. It's going to carry out this way. See how that works? I know this isn't really part of the basement. I'm just trying to line myself up for the next part. There we go. And that'll work. Okay. And just to help remind myself for next time on this part too. If this wall's going to go here. Now the floor level for the house, I have it at right lined up with the brick. Is that going to work? What will this end up being? 2, 3, 4, 5. Floor level's there, then the basement level is going to have to be there. I had to switch pictures. I mean, it could work. It could just be a shorter basement. It doesn't have to be super fancy. I'm one for we don't need the grass anymore. Slab ceiling, slab floors. It saves space. It saves materials when you're building in survival. These aren't going to be here. Don't need to that, but you know. Let's dig this out. I know some people do like time lapses and stuff when they do this stuff. And sometimes it's nice, but other times it's like, wait a minute, I'm trying to follow. And if they don't do, ooh, echo. If they don't do the thing, by the way, that reminds me, make sure the sound's coming through properly. Okay. If they don't do where, like, oh, by the way, this space I'm about to speed run through, this is the dimensions or something like that, it makes it really hard to follow. It's like, yeah, I'm looking for ideas, but maybe I want to try to build what you just built and be really helpy. Helpy. Yeah, it'd be really helpy. Oh, that's your new word for the day, helpy. It would be really helpful if I love the people that do the dimensions when they do a speed run. If I was gonna do something like this and do a time lapse part of it, which I'll keep that in mind for the future, I will find a way to do the dimensions, or at least tell you the dimensions first. That way, if you are trying to follow along, or at least take an idea, do your own, real easy peasy, you'll be able to do that just no problem. I'm trying to take all the best parts I've seen out of videos like this and incorporate it to try to make some of the, what I would hopefully consider, the best type of this video that that people would want to watch because it's easy to follow. It's easy to do. Now, it's not a tutorial by any means, obviously not, because I debate while I go, but you're welcome to check it out. See what you think. If you like it, you want to build it, I'm not going to hold it. I'm not going to hold it against you if you want to say, oh, yeah, I like that idea. I want to do it myself. Let me follow along. That's kind of the intention here, is to help inspire people. Obviously, I've got other things going on, but I like taking the time out every now and then just to have a little creativity and share it with you guys. I do have. That sign didn't even stick around, did it? Nope. Well, how rude. I do have. I sidetracked myself with that sign. I lost my train of thought completely right there. Oh, I've got this new. You guys might find this interesting. I found it on a website, and I was like, okay, it's really cool. It's gonna be a new, kind of like a big old mouse pad, but it's more of a desk mat for my desk. On because the mouse is down on a drawer. That slides away. I wish the drawer was a little bigger, but I'm making it work. But this thing has got a wireless charging feature. Plug it into the computer, and then I can set my phone down on it and let it charge right here. So if I get home and my phone needs to charge, but I want to get on the computer, I'll be able to set the phone on top of the pad right on my desk and charge my phone without having to have it in a separate room. So I think it's kind of a cool idea. Maybe during a stream I'll show it off. Reminds me though, I've got my phone in front of me. I've got a friend I need to text because he said he wanted to sit down and have a conversation with me sometime. And then it's been weeks because that's just the way he is. He's that kind of a friend. So I've gotten used to the idea that when he says, hey, we need to talk, because he's also a fellow creator, that I should expect that he's just going to completely forget unless I remind him. Do need to send him a text and be like, hey, dude, you said you wanted to have a conversation. I know we're both busy, but when do you want to have this conversation? There we go. We're almost done. Just want to swap out this bedrock bit. See, it's not that big of a space. Of course, it's not in the game either. It may seem that way sometimes, but it's not really. Was actually playing Phasmophobia the other evening with some friends, and turned out our lovely ghost was a rev. Well, we thought it was a rev because when it saw me, it took off like, turned out it wasn't, which is kind of weird. Oh, yeah, it got me. I was almost to safety and it got me. And I was like, I'm sitting here running, going, no, 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 no. Too late. Too late. All right. This has got kind of a concrete ceiling too. So, well, I mean, I say concrete. You can't really do concrete slabs, and I'm trying to save space. So we're gonna go stone because it's kind of a gray concrete thing, and yeah. I mean, concrete is effectively stone. Let's be fair. This is gonna make this basement really echoey with this mod. I love this mod, by the way. I've got a bunch on. I mean, you can see the map because I'm on my survival client doing this. Oops. Again, that's my pack doing that. Some of them I like. Some of them, some of the little add-on things they do that he made like that, I like. Some of them, I'm like, why did you do that? There's a couple things I'm like, please, why did you do that? Like for the fact that for some reason he added fart sounds to the rockets and the cow's fart. I don't know why. Some people are like, oh, it's funny, it's cute. Yeah, for a while, and then after a while, it's like, this is no longer cute. This is now it's just annoying. Okay, so it's got light bulbs hanging in the ceiling, so we're just gonna do this. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's an even number. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't. I can't because it's a slab. Oh, well, that sucks. All right, never mind for doing that. We'll figure out a different way to light it. For now, we'll just flop that, flop that. Okay. This way we can see. Now, the picture has got the ceiling stopping there. I mean, that makes perfect sense, right? Right. So basically, you'd be able to open the door, come in. Um, that'll work. Okay. They'll come in, and here's the basement area. And I know it's like in the game, even in the picture, it looks like it's skinnier and it dives back further. But this will be fine. Actually, I think it's because these stairs really should be coming more. This should be coming more forward. I mean, I'm using the grid, but it really should be coming more forward. Hmm. I mean, I'm really not planning on doing the decor today, other than maybe attempting a couple things for like the shelves. But I'm debating maybe this should have just been lined up with the back of the house. And push this out a little farther this way. 1, 2, 3. It would have been 3 in, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. Like I said, it's an as we go kind of a thing. So if the wall's right here, anyone that's been watching me, anyone that watches here or the streams, it's my process. One of the reasons I'm doing these in such bits and pieces is I really don't want to overextend the length of these videos. I want you guys to be like, all right, this is, short video. Here's the next part. Let's watch. Not because I accidentally did a video a while back that ended up being over an hour and a half long, and I was like, wow, people are gonna start gonna start thinking I'm trying to be like Doc from the Hermits, Nope, don't want to do that. Maybe if I got something that's got really good content, I might. Or if I was just gonna do a quick, hey, let's build this fast without taking the time to show how I did it, that would be an option. But yeah, we're just gonna do this in bits and pieces. So if today's the basement, tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, next time, sorry. Let's be correct in our phrasing. Next time, we will raise up and get the floor in. And possibly that may take a hot minute, but if we got time, we'll also I mean, we'll get it up and we'll do. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll raise it up. We'll get the flooring in, and we'll get some of the outer landscaping done. And we'll go that route. It'll work. It'll work. It'll be fine. It's fine. I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool if these kinds of videos to be something along the like, I got a few minutes. Let's watch and see how this part came out. You know, I don't got a ton of time, but you know, I got time for a quick video, and that's kind of the idea. I don't want it to be too quick. It's not a TikTok by any means. Those things, man. I'll watch this. I'll watch this from time to time. I've got it finally limited down so that it shows the kind of things I like you know, dumb people in their driving, or you know, jokes, you know, simple stuff. It's like, oh, you're this old. Oh, we're gonna show you this. It's like, no, I'm also happily married, so let's not. Okay, okay. I'm good. You can keep that kind of stuff to yourself. Thank you. All right, we got the slab. All right, like I did say, I kind of want to put it in the shelves. There is not a lot of decoration down here. So we're gonna see if we can't do something. All right, I did the extension, but what I didn't do was bring it in. So we're gonna do that right now, real quick. Yeah, that fits better. That feels better for me. I mean, I'm not gonna bring it in sideways because I think that's the right width. But yeah, I'm feeling better about this already. Interesting texture it did right there. Huh. Who knew? All right. I'll borrow you for a second and set you there so we can take you out. Reminds me, my wife will say something like, I'm gonna take the dogs out. I just look at her and go, what do they ever do to you? Yep, welcome to the dad jokes, people. I'm a dad. I freely admit it. I had a dad joke on a kid once last year. He's like, he goes, teacher, I got a haircut. I said, oh, and you know, I pulled one out of the days back in the past, you know, from my dad. I said, which one? He didn't get it. They're all just looking at me like, huh? I'll just, you need to know these jokes, man. You need better dads. You need better dads to give you the good jokes. Might start incorporating a dad joke into this. Here, let's see. Take a second. Okay, got one for you. Take a short break. We're gonna read a joke. Ready? It's our dad joke of the day. There was a baker's assistant named Richard the Pourer, and his job was to pour the dough mixture that the baker needs while making sausage rolls. One day, Richard noticed that he was running low on one of the necessary spices for the rolls, so he had a young worker from the bakery to go buy more at the store. Upon arriving at the shop, the young man was asked if he needed help finding anything, but he realized he had forgotten the name of the ingredient. All he could do was tell the shopkeeper that he needed a spice for Richard the Pourer, for better for worst. You're welcome, and that was our dad joke of the day. By the way, the book that came out of is simply entitled Dad Jokes: The Good, the Bad, and the Terrible. So enjoy. And if that made you head slap and groan, you're welcome. Oh, see, that doesn't really. Okay, so that's not going to really work very well. That's why I'm trying to work. Before I get it all decorated, I want to make sure it's going to work properly. Maybe I need to bring the ceiling down. Yeah, we're going to bring the ceiling down. We're going to bring it down one. I don't think it's going to work this way. We'd have to make a major readjustment to the staircase to get it to work that way. So yeah, we're just gonna bring this down. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll take that brick layer down. Just the top one. So the ceiling is gonna come in here now. We're good here? Oh yeah, plenty of space. You can still walk in. Plenty of space. I need to figure out how to put world edit in so that when I change my mind on something, I can just, make it vanish. I can be like, let's take that out real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I don't want to sit here and punch it all. Oh, wow. It's actually faster to click, click, click than it is to hold it down. I think it's a small area. All right. Now we should be good. They don't want... It would have been... Honestly, guys, it would have been a whole lot more work to do it the other way. Because not only would I have had to readjust the stairs to go down one, or to come out, I would have had to readjust the stairs to come out one, which would have thrown this shape off, which would have thrown off the whole thing, and the whole thing would have had, nope. Let's do this. Let's save some time. Now, if you're following along, I do apologize. The only change there was the height. Especially if you're building a survival, I really apologize. Sometimes things happen when you're building and you just need to make a style change. There, ooh, I like that. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay. One thing real quick to come up here. Bam. Is that actually no? Let's make that a brick. There we go. But yeah, not this will work. All right, this will work. Now we can just come across here and we'll be all set. Yep, there we go. All right, let's finish the basement. We're almost done for today. I had a thought on the shelves. Okay, can't do vertical slabs. Oh, like vertical slabs, I love them on Vault Hunters and other modded. We can't do that. So I had the thought, if we use spruce trapdoors, right, we could get really fancy with this. Now, trying to remember, there's like a space here, so up, up, and up. And then we're just gonna, we do it? Well, we kind of can. Hmm. I mean, it works. It's not entirely what I was thinking, but it does work. And those are, well, I mean, you can't set anything on it. It would have to be, to set things on it, you would have to do it here. Otherwise, you can't do it. And then you would have to come up, the next drop would have to be there so that you have the space to do it. Because if you put it here, you're not getting anything in there. The Minecraft's going to look at you and say no. So this is a purely decorative shelf idea. Let's bring that over. I have an idea. What if we get this? How's this going to look? Not attached. Sadly, not attached. See, there are metal shelves in the game. Obviously, that's short of. I mean, you could do iron trap doors, but you have to find some way to power them all, or you have to find some way to power the ones you wanted to use for the up and down. But you can't get. They don't set that way. Um. Yeah. See, there are iron trap doors. I think we'll just stick with the spruce. I think it. I think it'll be fine. We'll do that. And there we go. We got shelves. And we're just going to let the brick wall be part of the wall for this. Only like 2 shelves to its side, so that works. Do it over here again. 1, 2, 3. Right? 3, and the fourth one was the... Yep. Just like that. There we go. Obviously, it would take a little tweaking to make it decorative. Put things on it, because I don't think you can set anything on like this. Right? Yeah, you can't. They're too tall. I could get away with... No, I can't, because that's the bottom. Yeah. This one would have to go up. It'd have to be there. You could do that, right? Let's test it real quick. Of course, that makes that impossible to use. But if you really wanted to set stuff on it, oh, it's not, because it's not a top one. All right. Well, you got the idea. So yeah, the shelf would have to be lined up. Oh, I'm already using the brick wall, right? So let's do this. Can I do it here? That works. All right, there you go, guys. Yeah, if you want to do a shelf, you can't lower that one down. But you could use the middle shelves. So that works. All right, let's do that. And then we'll just set a lantern on it for now, right, just to keep it lit in here. Not that we need it lit, but I mean, you kind of do if you want to see, right? So that puts me one last shelf right here. Like that. Bam. We got shelves that you can set stuff on. Nice. Now it's like a fridge right here, and it's not showing me the one wall. I don't really think there's much on this wall. There's supposed to be like a refrigerator here. We want to do a quick refrigerator, and then we'll call it for today. We could do this old school. We really can. And when I say old school, we're going to put an iron door right there. And a quick dispenser. Now, if I was going to do this in survival, I would put buttons on it, and then you could load the dispenser with food, push the button, it'll pop the door, pop the item out, ta-da, instant fridge. But we're just going decorative today. And because it is just basically a metallic looking fridge, we're just gonna do that. There's our fridge. I know, nothing super fancy. Actually, we don't even need the dispenser. We'll just do this. It's not really that wide. I got a better idea. Again, I apologize for anyone following. Trying to build it while I do it, but sometimes you gotta rethink. Oh, let's not do that there. Alright, so okay, there. There we go. Good. That's all we need. Just a quick, makes it look like a refrigerator. We've got our shelves. We've got our basement. Obviously, you're going to go spooky. You can do lighting anything the way you want. There's like coolers and stuff. You can do any kind of decoration you want with this. I'm keeping it simple. We're putting in the primary things. We got the shelves. We got the fridge. We have Tanglewood's basement. All right. I like it. So we're going to call that for today. We've got the basement done. We figured out a better way to do the floor plan. And we're ready to move on with the upstairs part. Obviously, we'll have to raise it up a little bit and do some landscaping. We'll do that. We'll get the floors in. But that'll be next time. All right, guys, I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. Really, whether you click it or not, I hope you enjoyed it. Let's put it that way. Until the next time, guys, we'll do more next time. Until then, be safe. Love y'all for watching. Thank you for taking your time out of your day. Until then, stay safe.